everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and today I'm going to try and show you how exactly piping system works.
No, he's left me with the camera to do a little talk on the workings of the pump.
And today is a Sunday, and we are turning out the first of the weanlings, yearlings, whatever you want to call them, out to grass. Today is that time of the year again. The first load of calves are coming in. And today, well, you can probably tell it's another day at Slurry, but we are just moving at the minute. We're moving from the Moat area out to, well, I'd say Galway, but we're not going that far into Galway. We're more so the Galway-Roscommon border than anything else. Today, we are with Father Phil here, and we are going to be talking about our history with Slurry. And today, we are servicing the two tractors, the two 6290s. So we're just getting ready to service this one first. Today, well, I know I'm in the machinery shed, but today we are getting ready for more calves coming, and we're putting in the automatic feeders. Today we are going to be talking about how the automatic feeders work. And today I'm going to be giving kind of a first impressions on our 6499. These are, we call them snap type fittings, but they just do little lugs, they slide in and you twist. So yeah, ready to go, let me up. So that's just the boss man there now on the walkie-talkie. But I'll explain why we use walkie-talkies over CBs, so that when I'm dragging piping out into fields where I'm not able to see what piping I have yet to pull, that my father can come out, use the walkie-talkies. Ground conditions are very tricky out here, but it's wet out here.
Running into the pump. Now he's shouting at me here. Yeah.
What you doing? Whee! Hello. No.
Just slide.
No, I'm not doing it.
Just slide down.
Just slide this.
Yeah. In general terms, they are a light animal, and they, compared to a continental or a suckler, they do no damage at all on our ground compared to what they used to do. As we used to say, we ploughed the good ground and the cows ploughed the bad ground. Pay attention till I see the pipe start to come that way across the gap, and that's how I know that I have all I need pulled in. You need nice running slurry, you need nice watery stuff, nice thin slurry. You cannot go pump thick stuff. Oh, you cannot pump thick stuff.
Another bit of filament here, he's just hooking up the pipe out there. And we'll be back spreading now in a few minutes. He gave me this shuck to see can I do a bit of video on to see what I do on my end. It's a rather boring day when everything goes well, so we try and make sure everything goes well.
So, just in case you're wondering, why we split the bale on top? Because they wedged, and I mean wedged, the bale in against the roof. I cannot get the roll, and I would also suspect they broke that trying to get the forks out or put it in, one or the other.
Ready?
Bertie's enjoying himself here. So now, here, oh, where are you off to? Well, they're fine, but it's when you meet a line of traffic that's coming on the slip road on to the bypass, that's where you really need to be watching out, because they're passing out that side of you, and you got the ones passing out that side of you, the other side, and oh, you just need to keep your wits about you. So now everyone, we are just laying off piping. We're just laying it off across a path, across a turlock. And for any that don't know, a turlock is Irish for a vanishing lake. I'll put the camera somewhere and we'll go give the windows a wash. That's why I keep a bucket and a brush with me. So we'll go for a quick wash. No, this isn't going to work. Right, we're going to have to go back through the field. So unfortunately, I am too big. I recommend, if you're just getting a standard splash plate tank or a hydraulically driven pump, it's the only way to go.
It's dead safe.
Yeah, it's the only way to go.
There's a particular little bit of a dip on the hill.
Yeah.
And I went into the dip, but I didn't get up the hill. I wouldn't pull off it.
Yeah.
No way. Not if I was to be there for Christmas, would I pull off it. And I had to walk back to the house, get a trolley jack. It wasn't able to take off the tank then when it was full.
Yeah.
Jack it off it.
Yeah.
Bring back the tractor, get the one in here, put it to it, and it just marched up the hill the same as was nothing behind it. Talk about hardship. Talk about hardship.
You think, when I think of an 1100 gallon tank, I think of why you're trying to empty a teaspoon.
Well, gallon tank, you'd wonder was someone putting it back into it for you.
Yeah, that no.
This is our 21st season.
Yeah.
21st season. We bought the first system in February 2000.
2000.
All were like chilled with new ties. We set up the pump at the store, and we set up the piping, and we spread the field, and we were there most of the evening and the night gathering up the pipes because we didn't know how to work them.
Yeah.
The next day we went down to a three bay double suspended down the road, and we were a day and a half.
Yeah.
And the following week, to the same day, we were fit to do 2 3-bay doubles in a day.
Yeah.
I was opening a gate and the gate fell.
Yeah.
And it fell on the finger.
Yeah.
And it split it. That finger. It split it the whole way along there.
Yeah.
And I had a bit of insulating tape on the tissue, and I cleaned it up as best I could, and I bandaged it up, and I came home here and I nearly was devoured.
When we had an engine went in one tractor where water got hindered, like.
Yeah. Next to a farmer, and he kept filling up with a 5-gallon drum and let water into the fuel. With the result, it blew into the injector, cracked the head, put a hole in the piston, put a hole in the liner, and a hole in the block.
Yeah.
Tractor engine was scrap after it.
See how good I am at writing and holding.
No, it's just scratch the paint at all, it'll do.
1, 2, 3, 13th. The second.
That's all you need.
Okay.
13th is the second.
Yeah, so just ignore that extra 0. That filter is dirty. On the button. So we just have our feeders in. We do have the other stations for the other feeder that we're always have here, so we have to give that a wash and plumb it up. And as you can see there, the calves are going for a nice little gallop now that they've been got more space to run. So now everyone, you're gonna have to bear with me and hear over the noise of the calves But we have our feeder set up. The camera went dead last night, that's why you didn't see any more, but we have it all set up. As look how square his arse is now. For a Frisian now, he is a great square arse. As you can see, is a problem. As you can see, there's a jersey in there now, and it's absolutely no size. You can put two of them in side by side. And you could have a Jersey walk in, he's going to get fed what he's supposed to get, and then the Frisian walks in and he's going to get a completely different feed. But still, the feeder does it all. It's just amazing how much messing or playing you can do with this. But anyway, we'll open up its innards. So that's the power switch there. We have a key then for this. This opens up to our inside, so we have our instruction manual there. That's the brains of the beast that's in there. So it transmit to this then goes to that, and then it knows what calf's in the feeder, and then when the calf is ready to feed, when it knows what calf is in and it knows whether the calf needs to be fed or not, it gets fed. We got it, the gearbox is smooth. My father just can't go over, and one of the lads that was working for us, and he's drove it the last couple of Saturdays, he can't go over at just how smooth the gear changes is. Just to start the motors on this, and and the harrow, and get a few other things that need a bit more tricking, or even with the using the dribble bar. Is a common rail engine. Common rail, if I get this right now, I'll probably get it wrong. To my understanding, common rail is a high pressured injecting system. It's not like the other tractors, but because of the current with the biodiesel, or the percentage of the biodiesel that's in the fuel, these engines the injectors in particular, they don't really like how the fuel is. So we have additive going into the tank to help